Welcome back to Rainbows and Razor Blades. In today's episode, I'm going to be joining my friend Willow here for a hike. We're going to be filming some buttercups, some violets, and this is a dogwood. A flowering dogwood. Let me put my key in my pocket. Yeah, this is one of the nicest trees in the whole cemetery. And I film it every year because it's just absolutely gorgeous. I love the shape of it. I like how it's kind of small. So yeah, there's also, like I said, there's a lot of buttercups. There's some ground ivy today that I'm sure we'll see. If we get lucky, we may see some prairie phlox or some geraniums blooming. But I'm not really sure what to expect. So yeah, thanks for joining, guys. My gosh. Look how big this singular dandelion. Don't hit me, lady. It's just these dandelions are the biggest, best dandelions that I've seen.
Thick?
Yeah. And it is dandelion too. It's not like the false dandelion. In fact, I'm gonna try to use this. I'm gonna try to get a picture of this because I want to use this for my field guide picture. I think that would be good.
You have a field guide? Do you know much about?
I'm making one, is what I'm trying to do. Oh, I'm gonna get so many ticks. I already have that one that's still in me. I don't know if I was filming that, but yeah, it probably wasn't actually, but look, I got a tick. And I was trying to dig it out, and I couldn't get it. It's still in there. I gotta get it later. But I was trying to dig it out, you could see. Oh, people were like, Sam, you're gonna get ticks. Bitch, I know. Trust me, I know. You don't have to tell me twice. I know. You ain't gonna tell me what else to do. Woodruff. Well, this is Oriental Bittersweet. I've been killing this here. This is garlic mustard. You could eat this, but it doesn't taste very good at all. But this one right here is woodruff.
Yeah, I want your guide. I want the deer's guide. I want to know what.
Yep. And then this one here is a violet.
When I'm running from.
You want to eat? Here, I got you. You can eat that.
This whole thing?
Yeah, the whole
I
thing.
can put the whole thing in my mouth.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't really taste like much. It's not it's a great effect.
I'll take it.
It's just a thing that you could do. I
fed.
fed.
So much is edible, and I don't know what it is, and I'm too scared to try it. But one of these days,
That's
I'm gonna
snake root.
Stuck out here and...
Yeah, you'll die out here. So will I. I wouldn't survive out here. I'm not a survivalist. Jack in the Pulpit might be out here, and if it is, we should stop because it's the coolest thing.
What might be out here? Jack
in the Pulpit. It's this ridiculous pitcher plant. It's one of the weirdest plants. I'll see if I can find it. Early saxifrage has already come and gone. Vinca has mostly come and gone. Quite a while. The trillium is also bloomed already and come and gone.
What's a trillium?
Yeah, it's this really cool red flower. Dumbest things that I've seen in a while.
Why is it so dumb?
Because it's just dumb. It's just it doesn't know how dumb it is. And the even dumber one, is this one. Because this one's a fucking tree. That's a maple tree. That's a whole maple tree. That's not going to be able to grow.
He's giving it its best.
Yep. And then this is wood sorrel. You could eat this one too if you want.
Yeah,
here.
Sure, just so I know.
Yep, it's good.
And you could kill me right now by just saying...
No, I wouldn't do that. That'd be mean. There are some poisonous plants out here. There's a hemlock, I think. Hemlock's quite poisonous. Very, very late blooming early saxifrage. Because today's May 9th, 2023. And it's still sort of maybe blooming. Mostly you can see it's starting to wither though. And it's withered in all other spots. Yeah, that's early saxifrage. Still blooming. If you want to see more of that, you can see it in the other episode. Maybe.
I'll look into it.
It's, I don't know. This is ragwort. I filmed it here last year too. So it has now reseeded and regrown, so that's good. Ah, my fucking hair is fucking...
Oh, shit. Hey. You want me to look?
Yeah, wait, I need you the phone, but actually I need you to get me out of it.
Here, wait.
Oh.
It's gonna hurt a little. I got...
How much?
There's just a little strand here.
Oh,
Okay, you're good.
thank you. That was horrible. Okay, so this is ragwort now that I'm untrouted. If you weren't here, I'd be fucked.
I'd be on your own with that.
I would...
Good content, though.
Yeah, not really, because how am I going to film it?
No, that's what it'll be funny. It'll be like off screen, screaming.
Oh my god. Yeah, ragwort. For both of us, because it's led to a lot of spiritual growth. They're one of the only other people I know that understands the world narratively and understands the world as if that they themselves are not necessarily just the main character, but that they are a story. A lot of people don't really see it that way, and they don't necessarily see the growth potential in themselves. Also, she's a brilliant, gifted artist. Like, you can't overlook that part. Like, she has talent, most people just straight up do not. And trained talent, too. Like, she's... So this one's called Pussy Toes. And this was... I was saying that I also have this one tattooed on me. I wish I had my good camera. This is the perfect time for this shot. This is maybe one of the best shots I've ever had. Huh?
The low light?
Yeah. Well, specifically the sun in the background, like the backlit.
If I do it from this angle, you can kind of see the rays that can't see the flowers. I did that a couple years ago. I was recording birds on my balcony, and then I turned them into a bit of a groove and stuff.
That's kind of cool.
Wrote a bit of a bass line.
I've only ever done that with the crows. And even if they did, like, they have no, like, idea. Yeah, they have no idea. And even if they did, they're idiots, because if they did, the proper thing to say is literally nothing. You say nothing. You say, yeah, I'll wait till we're at the station. I'll contact my lawyer then. Mm-hmm. I don't wish to answer any questions. But instead, they're like, oh, you know, like maybe one beer. Like, oh, sure, I'll take field sobriety tests. That sounds like a good idea. I'll, you know, the only thing you're obligated by law to do, and you're not even actually obligated to do it if you're driving, it's actually, I guess you are, because it's an additional charge, and it's an automatic suspension if you don't do the breathalyzer.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's built into the contract of actually having the license itself in order to drive. Mm-hmm. So in order to drive and maintain a license, you have to agree that if you get pulled over, you have to surrender for a preliminary breath test.
It's like I never go to the cops. Like, it's just assumed they're not gonna do shit.
Who's not gonna do shit?
The cops.
Cops?
Yeah, like I never file reports. I never you know, I've had stuff stolen and shit. It's like, what's the point? I'm never gonna chase up on.
Wait, maybe it was a heron bird.
No, they're totally different prints.
Yeah,
no,
they are
totally
different. That's so weird.
That's some nice tracks too, though. I want to.
Yeah, this is like a giant goose or a heron.
Just walking in circles.
Yeah. Yeah, the assumption that the cops... So, like, people make the same arguments against their local police departments as they do against the sheriff in the middle of nowhere, as they do against LA County or Georgia.
Right. The police. You can't have discourse on the police, because
right.
You're going to have some guy in this little town with a one sheriff who literally...
The sheriff just wants to get a new rifle, so he's not using the World War II rifle. Okay, we did that in the 80s. Okay, well, now he wants to have an armored vehicle.
Yeah.
Does he really need it? Like, is he the only sheriff? Do we have it in the budget? Like, fine, we'll get the armored vehicle. We'll keep the cartels out. We'll be able to show up to more safe calls, more safety cops, blah, 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 save the children, all this different bullshit, school shooters, buzzwords. But it gets us nowhere if the accountability structure isn't there, and cameras radically and revolutionarily usurp the power structure because it forces them to be held accountable, at least at minimum in theory, to their own policy, or it looks really bad for them. And that's the problem. They don't care if it looks bad for them. They don't care.
No, because like one, they probably don't even suspect people are going to dig into it in the first place.
No, they know immediately. They didn't 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They didn't realize like that their dash cams would be used against them.
Yeah.
There were people who knew. I was one of those people who definitely knew and pushed it. But now they're trained. They definitely know. As soon as they fuck up, they're out.
You still got like a lot of the cop work is just going through poor as shit neighborhoods. Where like you're not gonna have this vigilant. I'm gonna look up your, So
there are known offenders.
And the other thing is that like they know their jobs are secure. There's like
they're very secure, and that's part of the problem actually. Is like part of the problem is how much security there is once you're through the gang. Like they run the background check, they decide if the gang can use you, and if the gang can use you, that's it. You're a gang member now. It's the same way as being initiated as a Blood or a Crip. Mm-hmm. It's the same.
They literally have like
shit.
Violent initiations and shit.
Absolutely, like and like they have to, because like I wouldn't if I called like I've had a gun on me. That's what radicalized me was when I was 16. I had a gun pulled on me in my own home. Yeah, it was maybe the most traumatic thing I've ever had happen.
Stranger like broke in?
No, it was let me see your fucking hands, because my mom had called the police and told them that she didn't know if I had a weapon or not. And she did it just for power. She didn't do it for any reason.
The cops pulled a gun on you because
they were coming up the stairs and they had me at gunpoint. Your mom? She's a narcissist. She's a narcissist. She's
not all narcissists do that, but that's crazy.
So like that started my path of just like radical anti-cop, because like I understand as an adult why that happened to me, and I understand how to process that and integrate that memory as a cop, or as an adult that the cops are. I'm recording, but I'm just telling you, babe, I'm recording. So this right here is like this open fucking sore that I picked in my skin, trying to get fucking things off my head, trying to get a tick out of my fucking skin, because I got a fucking tick in me, and like the head broke off, and like I cannot fucking get it out, and I'm losing my goddamn mind about it. Like I literally have been digging at it with like a needle and everything. And I think it's just one of its pincers. I don't even think it's like the whole head. And like it's not going to give me Lyme disease, because the rest of the body definitely got detached and was empty. And it was only on me for like maybe like 4 minutes. Like I felt it biting me and I took it off. But like fuck, man, like I'm not it's body hard, dude. And then there's like this weird fucking like weird open like pimple on my fucking face. Everything's fucked. Today was a great day though. I didn't even record that much, but now the little Shinigami's here taking a shower. I'll probably join them in like a bit after I get this fucking ticket out. I'm actually just gonna smoke a bowl and give up for the night. I'll try again later.